Hey guys, what's going on? Tour Cruise here with? We're here with Thuong-chan, and today we're in Okayama. So we went for a little drive today, a little bit of a road trip. We're here with Suzuki-chan, and we've got Thuong-chan's road bike, and we got my road bike. We just drove about 4.5 hours here. A pretty long drive for me actually, because we don't do drives like this very often. And anyway, we're going to be talking about what we're doing on the road. So let's hurry up and get out on the road.
Let's go!
Let's go. Bye-bye, Suzuki-chan. Time for us to get out on the road. It's probably not too many people riding their bikes out of parking garages with their bikes here. I think we can exit over here though. So one of the first things that we noticed when we got here is these cute little pink barriers. These construction barriers, they really change depending on where you go. And these pink ones are Okayama City based. So at first I was like, what's up with this pink thing? And apparently it's Momotaro. So Momotaro is like the famous super Japanese superhero baby. And apparently he was born here in Okayama. So that's why there's all these construction signs here, or construction support beams. And there's a bunch of interesting characters. There's like One Piece characters sometimes, and a bunch of different animals. But actually our hotel is right here. So the parking lot that we're staying at is connected to our hotel. It's an extra 1,000 yen per night for staying in the parking lot. So you always got to pay a little bit extra when you drive. This is actually our first road trip together, so I'm really excited about it. This is the hotel we're staying at. Seems like a pretty legit place. We just arrived here and we hopped on our bikes and we're getting ready to go. I think we're going to head over to the castle, but this looks like a bicycle path. And we believe the castle's straight this way. Some nice water here. It's a nice vibe. We got a nice view from our hotel room too. And so far, I'm really liking the city. It's got a really good vibe. It's not too big, it's not too small. And they've got bicycle path written down on the ground here. So it's got a cool kind of like more historical kind of vibe. And it's got, what I've seen so far, it's got like all the main things you'd want in the big city. But there's not too bad of traffic. And yeah, it's just got this cool little local vibe going on. So I'm pretty excited to check it out. Unfortunately, we're only going to be staying here for the night, and we are leaving early in the morning to do our main goal of this trip, and that is to ride the Shimanami Kaido ride. So the reason we're stopping here is because we're breaking up the drive. Otherwise, I would be driving about like over 6 hours by myself, and that's a little bit much for me. Tomate. Oh, okay. Okay. I told her to stop, but I guess we can go here for the pedestrians. It's still green. There's a nice view of the station over there. So I think this is my first main announcement here on the channel on a regular video. I think I talked about it in a live stream. Oh, this is the shopping center. We're gonna come here for the live stream tonight. So I'm sure some of you guys are watching these videos later, and we've already made some announcements on the live streams. But we're doing a full road trip across to the west part of Japan, and I guess this will be my main announcement video. And so we drove from Nagoya, which is where we live today, over here to Okayama, which is in Hiroshima prefecture. And this is pretty exciting for us because we never really gone on a road trip together. We never really had the time. Even though I bought this car a while back, last year I was just always busy with work. We never could do it. And this year we've just been scared of the virus, so we haven't really gone out. But I have some good news, and that is I found a new job. And so now that I've secured my new employment, the new position is starting in a couple weeks, and this is basically going to be the last bit of my vacation time. So we thought we'd come out and go for a nice little fun road trip and cycling adventure. So we put our bikes in the car, and at first I was like, oh man, we should just ride everywhere, just bike pack the whole thing and then come back by Shinkansen on the bullet train. But I think while I could have done it, it would have been a little bit much for Thuong-chan. She hasn't been riding very much lately. So that wasn't really an option. I didn't want to force her to ride like 100 kilometers every day. And we didn't want to take the train because, I don't know, it's just a little bit of a hassle bringing the bikes and bringing everything else you need and constantly putting the bikes in the train bag. It's not very fun. So we decided, hey, we got a car, we may as well use it. And I think it's going to end up being pretty expensive because of all these parking spaces. Yeah, the parking is going to be the biggest thing because I guess the parking places for the hotel, it only lasts to a certain time unless they have their own parking spot, which is pretty rare. They usually like collaborate with some nearby parking garage. So I'm curious to see how the parking situation is going to go, but we've got a lot of fun destinations in mind. Tomorrow, we're leaving bright and early to go do the Shimanami Kaido route, and we're going to be riding around that area for a few days. And then we're either going to go straight to Hiroshima or down to Matsuyama, and then take the ferry from either Hiroshima to Matsuyama or from Matsuyama to Hiroshima. So we're going to do either one of those. It looks like we can't cross here. Let's try under here. Let's see if we can cross. This is a totally new area for us. This is a really rare feeling, just riding in a brand new city here in Japan, totally far away from where we live. This is really exciting. And one thing I've noticed already is they have these yellow trains, and I love different like colored, unique kind of trains. So we're right by the main train station here. Check this out. Love this vibe. Nice little bike lane. And the train tracks over there. This is just really cool. So check this out. We got a nice view here of where some of the trains are parked. And I love just the different style of the trains here. When you go to a different area, sometimes they have different colors, different decorations. So we've got orange ones, we've got yellow ones, and we're a little bit lost right now. We want to make sure we're heading towards the direction of the castle, which is this way. So yeah, we got to start going the opposite direction. And it's about 5:30 right now, 5:30 p.m. here on a Sunday. And at the end of summer here in Japan, it starts to get dark really early. It's starting to get dark here at about 6 o'clock, honestly. So we're gonna cut right over here, head towards the castle. And we're just winging it. I don't have any route in mind. We're just riding around because we want to see some of the sights here. But anyway, we're doing this really spontaneous trip because we don't know when we're gonna have the opportunity to do this again. And so we want to take this opportunity while we can. And so, yeah, we're just going for it. We're just gonna wing it. And there's a lot of cool places we want to go along the way. Of course, the Shimanami Kaido is our top priority, so that's why we're going there first. And we thought about doing this bit by bit, actually, like coming over here, maybe stopping by Kyoto and Osaka on the way over, Himeji and a couple other places, but we just realized Shimanami Kaido is our #1 priority, so that's why we're staying here tonight. We drove all day. We're gonna drive the last bit early in the morning tomorrow, do the ride that we've been most looking forward to, and then just sort of figure out what we're doing after that. But yeah, pretty excited about all the places we're gonna go on this trip. I've never been to Shikoku before, so it'll be my first time riding there, and it's been a dream of mine ever since I moved here to Japan to go check out Shikoku, to do the Shimanami Kaido ride. So it's finally a dream come true, and it's really exciting that we're both able to do this together, and we have the time off, and we're able to do this. So thanks to everyone who helps support this channel, all of our supporters over on Patreon, everyone who donates during this rough time, so we're able to go on this trip without worrying so much. And it's nice to know that I have a job waiting for me when I get back, so I'll finally have a nice salary, a regular salary coming my way again. 今までの岡山の印象は? It reminds her of Gifu a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of has a Gifu vibe. Gifu is kind of like an older city north of Nagoya where we live. And it's kind of like this. It's got the old school vibe, and it's still got a big city area, but once you leave the center of the city area, you get to like nothing right away. It's just a lot of like countryside, rice fields, and mountains. And that's kind of what this place is called, Okayama. They don't call it Okayama for no reason. There's a lot of mountains just right around the city. And as we were driving over here, as we left like the big cities, the Kansai area, Kobe, Osaka, and all that, like we just saw mountains and mountains and green. But yeah, it still feels like we're riding in a Japanese city. So yeah, some things don't change that much. A lot of things just look really familiar. Oh man, it sucks to be a car right now. All these guys are backed up. What was that weird green car we just passed? There we go. We got a sign, Okayama Castle, straight ahead. It looks like we overshot it a little bit. And oh, looks like there's a big river path there. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, this river should go all the way to the castle. So let's go this way. The river paths in Japan usually never disappoint. So let's hop up here and let's see.
Oh my.
Gotta be careful. Oh, this is a nice view already. Kirei. Nice view. Nice view. Yeah, we brought our bathing suits. But yeah, check out this beautiful river here. Nice mountains off in the distance. It was raining when we started our drive today, and it's sunny right now, which is perfect. We just got the nice clearing in the weather. Sunny tonight, sunny and a little bit cloudy for the next 2 days, and then the rain's coming back, so we got to take advantage of this opportunity. But let's continue on this river path. Let's check it out. That's the other thing I really like about exploring the river paths here in Japan, is just seeing how different they are compared to other river paths in other cities. I've shown you guys the river paths in my home area in Nagoya. We recently went and checked out some of the river paths over in Gifu. And yeah, you can always find some nice little paths like this. This is cool views though. This path is completely different than the one we have over in Nagoya. You can't go here too fast though, because it's really narrow and there are a lot of walkers, but for casual riding like this, it's pretty nice. And cool, really cool historic looking bridge. Oh man, we gotta end. But it looks like the path gets nicer over there, so let's cross over here really quick. Making a dike. We can cross over here. Very cool. Check out these lamp posts. Nice wide river here. And finally, the summer is ending here in Japan. It's been a brutally hot summer this year. And come September, everything starts to get a little bit cooler, which is really nice. It's still really hot during the middle of the day, but right now it's nice and cool. So where are we now? We're at the Korakuen. Okay, I'm hoping you guys can see my phone here, but it looks like this area over here is the garden, and this area over here is the castle, so we can't get here, unfortunately. So actually, let's just ride over here on the main road and we'll cross over this bridge, so that way we can get maybe a view of the castle from the other side of the river. So we're gonna go this way, follow this lady on the bike. It looks like there's a little red line here for the commuters. Ooh, bikes coming everywhere. Nice big park area here though. And oh wow, that's interesting. They've got more parking down over here, down on the bottom part of the river. So, oh man, that must get messy if that ever floods down here. Anyway, I want to get down on that path. That's where we got to go. So how do we get down there? We can walk down there. I don't feel like walking. Let's just stay up here for right now. I'm sure we'll find a path to get down there soon enough. Here we go, the same green commuter line like we got back home. Really narrow. Some things never change. And yeah, a couple stairs to get down. Sometimes the bike ramps to get down are pretty rare. But sometimes the path above the river path, the main road here, is a little bit nicer, just because you can get a little bit smoother pavement. But you do have to be careful about cars here. A lot of cars will sometimes try and use these roads to hurry by, but it doesn't seem to be the case for this one here. And yeah, there's quite a few people down there on the path actually running, walking their dogs. It's probably better up here. Here come the cars. That is some pretty serious parking capacity over there. That is all parking. I've never seen anything like that over in Nagoya. But that's pretty cool that they built like a pretty like big tourist facility here right along the river. Apparently, yeah, I guess this is true for like most towns in Japan that have a castle, but it's an old castle town. So I guess in that sense, Nagoya is also an old castle town, and pretty much every city in Japan that has a castle. But the castle here is like supposedly black, and so it's called like the Crow Castle or something like that because of the design made it look kind of like a crow. So I'm pretty excited to see this castle in person. I've just seen like a few pictures of it online, and it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure. Oh, we got some views of it from over here. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that from here, but we're gonna see how close we can get. Oh, there's the ramp down, but we want to cross this bridge. Yeah, the speed limit's supposed to be 30, but most of the cars are going a little bit faster than that here. Actually, most of the river pass in Nagoya, there's no red lights. So that's why a lot of people will be speeding there, but this one, there actually seems to be lights. Oh, there are a lot of big groups gathered underneath the bridges right now. There must be some festival or something going on. Oh my God, giant barbecue. So we're gonna wait here and cross over. Thuong's gonna smell the meat. Oh, there we go. We get the nice view of the castle. Some things never change. That's the theme of today's video. There's the crow. For a crow castle. Oh man, I can't see anything with this sun. Let's stop here really quick. I want to show you guys this craziness that's going on. So here we go, beautiful sunset view. We've got the castle in the distance. I'm not sure how good of a picture we're going to be able to get here, but we got this at least. And right below us, we've got the barbecue going on down there. I'm going to hover the GoPro right above them, and yeah, there's just a massive party going on down there. Tanoshou ne. Classic Japanese site here, playing along the river. Lots of people out today. This is really nice. I really like how developed this path is. It's right here in the city center. None of the main rivers here in Nagoya where we live get really close to the center of the city. It's more on the outskirts. So we don't get this, but beautiful view. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to the castle. All right, continuing on. We got our pictures, and we can't see anything with the sun. Word of advice, always be careful when you are cycling in this direction if you're on a main road, because the cars cannot see you. So try to always be on a sidewalk if you're going this direction, or have some clear, safe distance from the cars. Make sure they can see you. And from what I've seen in this city so far, I have seen a couple cycling lanes so far, and there are supposedly some dedicated cycling paths here. That's another reason I want to come back here to Okayama, because I want to check out those dedicated cycling paths. They look really fun. Kochi migi kana? Let's try right here, just because this looks really cool. So I'm sure we can get a couple cool little views here of the castle. Try and approach it from different angles. Oh, no way. This is part of the moat. The moat of the castle. Check this out. We're on the moat. This is crazy. And check this out. The houses right here are backed up right to the moat itself. This is insane.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. Kakui desu? They should have like a cyclocross race here or something. Noboritai. Rock climbing. She wants to do rock climbing on the castle. Aru kedo. It said no bicycle, and we're following the rules, but there's some other people over here riding their bikes. It's not us. If a Japanese person's doing it, it means it's okay for us to do it. Everyone's riding their bike. It's okay. Yeah, we just saw 3 people riding. We're gonna go slow, get our tires warmed up on the sand for the Shimanami Kaido tomorrow. Luckily, we got our hard case tires on. This is very cool. Temperature got a little bit cooler just as we got here in the shade too. Check out this massive stone wall. Check that out. We're getting a little glimpse from over here, but not a very good angle. This is pretty cool how close you can get up here. Normally, for the castles, you have to pay to get just this close. So already we're coming across this beautiful view of the river here, especially now this time of day with the sunset. We got some of the swan boats over here as well. And I guess there's a cafe and restaurant there. This is the garden area that we were just at. So it's that little peninsula island over there. And oh, there's a bridge that you can connect from over there to over here. So we could have came from over there, but we can't ride our bikes in there. And over here, we get a nice view of the castle from this angle. Thuong is going full selfie mode with her iPhone. So I might as well go selfie mode with the GoPro while we have it here. GoPro selfie. And we're wearing the same masks today. These are masks that Thuong made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made by me.
Made by me. Look at this pro job. Anyway guys, I think we're gonna finish this video here because we gotta start making our way back to the hotel and get ready for tonight's live stream. So you'll be seeing this video a little bit later than the live stream, so the timeline might get a little bit mixed up, but I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you're interested in seeing more videos like this about cycling and life here in Japan, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time here on To a Cruise.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.